We're going to give you the blueprint to a badass brand. I'm Christy Renee Obst from Legacy Production House. Let's go. Have you got a vision that is burning a hole in your brain? And are you ready to craft a brand that is as kick-ass as your ambition? Well, buckle up, because we are about to get into a blueprint so that you can craft a brand that it is badass, legendary, authentic, and memorable. There's 4 pieces that we're gonna go over today. Core, look and feel, voice, and story. Nailing these will have you on the pathway to building a badass brand. The first thing is the core. What is at the heart of your brand? You've heard us say this before. It's not about the logo or the snappy tagline. It's about the meat, the roots of what your brand is about and what your business is actually here for. It's that underlying spark that fuels your every move. So nail down that core vision, your values, your mission, your purpose, why you started this in the first place. This is the unshakable purpose that will drive you forward and will be the bedrock of your empire. The next thing is your look and feel. Visuals absolutely matter, guys. It's the first thing that your people see when they land on your social media page or on your website. So they will remember that. It needs to resonate with them and resonate with you deeply. We've had a lot of clients in the past that have needed to shake up their look and their feel. And when we assess their brand, what they're showing has absolutely nothing to do with who they are, and it doesn't speak to the core of their brand, their business, and what they're offering their clients at all. So this matters. Your color scheme, your logo, your typography, the visuals you're using, the kind of feel that you're creating, it all matters and it all needs to speak to you. We want to focus how we can get your core essence out in visual display for everyone to see. Voice. Then there's your tone of voice, your brand's tone of voice. This is what people hear, what they connect with. And so you've got to ask yourself, what is my brand's tone of voice? Do I want it to be raw, unfiltered, uncensored, bold, assertive? Or do I want to be the kind of coach, healer, entrepreneur, product that's selling soft, safe, security? Think about what it is that you want your people to feel when they hear and read the words coming off of your content. Then, probably one of the most important things, story. Great brands aren't born, they are forged in the fires. There is always a tale, even behind a product. At the end of the day, people don't just want to buy a face cream or whatever it is you're selling. They want the story behind why this started. That's what keeps people coming back for more. For example, one of our clients sells these incredible bags. Now, how often do you really need a new bag? Not very often, right? Especially if it's high quality. But when we looked at her brand story and why she created this, her whole sewing career and design career came through the love and the teachings of her grandmother. When we weave this story of the connection of grandmother and granddaughter together in her story, people want to keep coming back. Not just for the product, not just for the offer and the service, but there's deep connection and feeling when we tell our stories. So share, be vulnerable, tell your people the setbacks, the trials, the wins, the successes, take them along for the ride. Let's take an example from a really well-known brand, Nike. We all know, just do it. Nike sells through this story of inspiration, of when I wear these shoes, when I wear these clothes, when I wear these products, I am going to be like the athletes that I see. I'm going to feel like there's a no excuses attitude, and I'm just gonna get out there and do it. All of these things come into the blueprint of a badass brand. So I'm going to give you 10 questions to think about to get your minds ticking, that passion in your soul rising, and have you unlock the blueprint to your brand. Number 1, what is the heartbeat of your brand? Ask yourself this question. What is it inside of me that's going to keep me hustling day in and day out? Why Why am I doing this? Number 2, whose lives are you looking to transform? Ask yourself, who is my ideal customer or client? What problems am I solving for them? And how does that create a world that I envision? Number 3, how do you define success beyond the financial? Sure, revenue absolutely matters. But what are the other metrics that you can look at inside of your brand that also matter? Community, vision, purpose, involvement, clients' lives changed, things like that. What is that kind of success for you? 4, what values are non-negotiables? When push comes to shove, what values will you absolutely not compromise on, no matter what? What do you and your brand care about? What qualities do you want to instill into your brand and the future that you're creating? Number 5, how do you want your brand to be remembered? Close your eyes, and I want you to think 100 years from now, after you're long gone, what do people remember about your brand? What still stands strong? 6, why should people give a damn about your brand specifically? With a sea of choices out there, what makes you different? Why do people come to you? Ask yourself this question. Number 7, how does your brand make people feel? What is the emotional experience that you are trying to elicit from people when they land on your social media, when they read your content, or when they engage in your products or services? Number 8, what makes your brand fiercely different? I know what you might be thinking. We kind of already asked this in question 6, but this is a question you must keep asking yourself. With new things popping up all the time and so much choice out there, constantly ask yourself, how can I be different? What sets me apart? That will have people keep coming back for more. 9, what is the big, bold mission of the brand? The larger vision, the higher scope. Answer this for yourself. It should be so big that it kind of scares you. Number 10, how are you lighting up the path to purpose? How does your brand help your audience not just buy something, but become part of something so much greater? Use these powerful questions to help drill down on the core essence of your brand and keep refining it as you go along. This will build a strong and solid foundation that will ripple through every single piece of content that you create. Make it so it resonates so deeply into the bones of everyone who encounters what you've got to offer. So take this framework, light up your passion, and build a brand that leaves a mark on this world. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and then flood the comment section with your insights. Let's build a community that's about owning your space and building a legacy. Until next time, keep it real and keep it ruthless. Peace out.